me or blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead to stop and obey. You should run.
It becomes necessary. There you go. Lockdown will get invested here. Whether or not Artist will try and counter this with a Hunter's Fury. Actually, yeah, Liquid gonna send it. Everything getting popped here.
Full commit. Yeah, big commitment for this one. Oh, was lucky on that spam then. If that's broken the wall, that was pretty in line with the plant, but already Mixwell finds a way back through. That screen now dead, but there's the Viper ultimate, keeping the field completely absconded from vision, hard to see through, and Zeke looking for anyone above it, around it, but no, it's gonna be the Viper on the side. That is huge. That now opens up for this retake to find positioning. Zeke gonna try and make the way through. Not gonna happen that time. Gives a hanging bit of meat at that point. Cryptics, no problem there. Time begins to dwindle, and Mixwell, you can see these post plants, they're tricky. If Viper was up, potentially more time, but wants to get on the strike itself, touches it for a second, takes the fight, loses it out, and Cryptics is there. 5 players lining up. One's going to make it across. I don't know if they saw that, but now he's going to see a lot of utility coming through his way. Ultimate gets popped. Nice work from Soulcast. He's created so much space, and look at this positioning. Soulcast can be a real nuisance now behind enemy lines, but Mixwell is not going to miss some of these. Already the rest comes in. Patatek to save the day, and G2 stabilize.
Yep, find themselves in a 4v3 retake now. Drone going through just to clear outside. That's going to give the information open. Pat actually going to get Pit back up on his feet. The tag comes through. Going to give information. Actually, Pit's utility going straight over the wall outside there. So Liquid got to hold down there. They're kind of boxed into a corner here. So G2, if they play the numbers effectively, Ardis will find 2. Link responds on to Zeke now. The last man will fall. Mixwell.
But again, we know that G2's strength does often reside in their attack, so we keep our eyes towards it. Mixwell's done some great work here. Considering Pit was just on that Sheriff, we haven't seen a great purchase from them, but certainly a serviceable one at this point. Eccles looking for options, and no one really presenting much. Mixwell kind of playing to that timing, get himself propped up to hold the cross. He gets contact on that, and yeah, he gets the kill on it too. Nice round from Mixwell. That's 3 already. He looks like he wants a bit more of it. He's barely received a fleck of damage. Zeke, and look at this angle. Maybe the double peek. Oh dear, not ready for it. Soulcast caught unawares, and Zeke will be fine to close this out. Enough for the point of buying time. There's that utility kit used to perfection to slow this down, and look at the net closing in. Gorgeous play from Zeke.
All the way back on, well, under and above rafters. Eccles again in this position now. Both snake bites available. It's going to make it very difficult for GT to do anything here.
Apart from this, the full defuse.
No way. No way. No way.
He's going to back him down the hatches with just a rocket in the hand. Zeke goes down for it. No trade. There it is. Mixwell swiftly gets back in, tries to keep this going. Patatek gets the res. G2 back to find form. As Liquid looking a little rough around the edges, but Link somehow lands that, fades away, and no one's none the wiser.
It comes out to 4v4. Spike does go down. You see already Pit playing very deep. Actually, Zeke going to find a kill onto Cryptics here, and he's going to get the heal up. It's only a Spectre, but he can play close contact for the time being. Eyes on the minimap. Liquid, they've got to go quick here. They want to negate this post-plant lineup. Mixwell just cleaning them up off screen, but there you go, and he'll find the 4th as well.
Now Mixwell finds a line of sight, commits to it, but that's not really where they're coming back in from. Scream going to be leading the way, clearing below, not seeing anyone just yet. Time starting to dwindle. Artist finds Soulcast, that's a big name removed, but Eccles is there on the trade. Zeke now comes in, Mixwell trying to play the timing just right. He might get a lot of vision once he comes around this smoke. He does. That's a knife in the back, and wait, is someone on that? Hello? Not going to happen. Mixwell, he's just trying to save the day, and he's...
Sit in this corner now. There you go. Zeke going to get healed up now. Artist going to find Link on the way back in. Liquid already trying to play deep, but keep your eyes on the minimap. Look at that flank coming through once again from Scream. See if they can buy the time for him to be as much of a nuisance as he was before. Artist on top of the top. He's going to find 1, 2, 3. Oh my word. Scream. Last man standing. Bladestorm online.
Halfway there. Takes down 1. Oh, Scream. They're trying to buy.
You should have seen your...
See how many he can get from this spot. Soulcast actually going to find the first now. Zeke going to get the better of Scream on the way in. Soulcast again, another headshot. Can't win that one against Pit though.
Time.
Less than 10 seconds. Got to go down. He goes for the fake. What are you doing? What are you doing, Pat?
Oh, it's a
Clutch. Defenders win.
I have no idea.
Defense.
Alright, show me the moves, Ardis. Wow, not slowing down at all. Rinse and repeat towards A. That poor old Omen's gonna be sweating bullets here. Yeah, it says, not gonna go well for me, is it? No, Link, it's not. Overwhelmed, swarmed. But Zeke even finding Eccles. This is not looking good unless Scream can dig deep again. The man's already proven how on point he is today. They can't capitalize on this just yet. Spike is still down and the 3-play peak is gonna at least keep it safe. A 2-for-1 trade out, not enough to keep Liquid looking likely in this round as just Crypt is left alive. Now, that site take is very, very hard to deal with. I mean, it's so all-encompassing. I don't know how Liquid are going to plan to come back into it, but they've got to find a way to handle it. 'Cause that's been a couple of rounds now that G2 have shown that is something they...
Liquid not really biting again. You can see Eccles and Soulcast still very present over towards B side. Link thought he was maybe going to let the first one pass. He's good for a second though. Zeke finally trades, but the kills actually come through for G2's favor.
Yeah, that trade back in, that explosive element between Zeke and Patitek looked great. Using the TP to get across for safety. Scream going to be spotted by the jump peak there over by the wall, but timing's a factor. Look at the Cypher lurking through heaven. It's going to be hit at the right time. Should get a clean kill, and he does. And they now know the final player would be Scream. That jet was spotted by the Sage, so they know a really good idea where it is. Zeke just holds the angle. Really well played.
I hate to say it, yes, Scream's been on fire, but just rotating Scream around and hoping he's going to pick up a 3 or 4K somewhere, it's not the way to do it.
No. But once again, he may be in the right place towards the top of mid here. We haven't seen someone actively playing it too often. We saw him towards mailroom previously, so a bit of a different look. Oh, Scream's in trouble. Yeah, nicely done from G2 to really stick to just clearing everything out. They are meticulous on this mid take, and you can see still spamming away towards mailroom just in case. It's a really good idea, and it's garnered them the kill on the kind of danger man himself. And you can see how isolated Soulcast is. He's in a bit of trouble here. There's players from both sides, and he's got to find the right timing on this. The wall goes up, so he's instantly paranoid about B main, but it's the players in mid that are the problem. Link now going to be tasked with keeping these rotations pretty much locked down. Oh, the movement coming in. Mixwell making him have to just swing. And Mixwell! But Soulcast, he doesn't miss. Great work from him to find 3 kills. Quick res comes out as well. Zeke doesn't want to be alone in this. Back to a 2v2 now. Now, there are ultimates online for Liquid. If they want to invest them here, they definitely can. Spike in the hands of Mixwell, going to be planted now towards, I think that's someone default on site. And yeah, Link's going in on this now. Knowing one player's preoccupied with the spike, but... oh, not enough damage done, and Zeke holding that cross like a champion. Eccles needs this fight, and he needs it clean, and oh, the timing could be awful on this. He tries to isolate, and Mixwell has absolutely none of what he's trying. Patitek just jiggle peeking with the knife out, get that extra speed to it. Scream going to lead the way forward, playing it in a very similar fashion. That's brilliant work to somehow find Patitek. Looked like his vision had been removed away from him, but now Link needs to deal with the rest. These flashes are so good. They are trying to take these fights completely blind. And Scream, the positioning, Mixwell reads it. It's actually Pit to connect the shot, but you saw the consideration then. And now Spike to be planted. This retake's looking deadly. Mixwell just locked them in on the site itself. So precise with this frenzy. Now, they didn't expect this many players to be here, but Pit doing well on the pistol, leaving it all in the hands of Cryptics. And those hands...
see whether or not Scream can find the first Ardis. The second peak comes through. 37 HP for him now, so he's got to be careful. No heal available for him.
Yeah, Ardis hasn't been over here super early, so they've got to know some big rotations have already come in. This was normally the Omen Jet sort of positioning, and already Soulcast just leans into that. Does take down Mixwell, looks for the follow-up, can't find it. That's Zeke, though. Omen is still unnoted. This position's going to be big. Yeah, gets 1, gets 2. Nice work from Patitek. The time... not sure what he's going to get out of this. They've got to have heard that goal, so they've got to be cognizant of the chance of it, but Patitek going to make good work of the... oh, this guy's sharp today. And the aim's looking good, but there's the trade out, so this is looking still pretty effective. But the two players in quite curious positions here for the defensive side of G2.
As I say, now Liquid know they can go quickly wherever they go. If Pit is there, it's a 3v1. You can see they're just going to swarm onto B site. Eccles already looking back to shut off that angle from Patitek, but Pit, a bit of a weird plant spot there. Going to find Link. And now it's just Patitek, the last man standing.
Look at the HP on some of these players. It's not ideal. And here we go in the site. He's got a chance on this. He's isolating. No way. He needs one more. God damn, Patitek. What a way to close it down. G2 looking in fine form here. We questioned the map pick. It definitely left a bit of doubt with us coming into this. But you know what? I'm happy to see it. This means we get unlocked a full BO5 between these two. Let's head back to the desk to break down everything we just saw. Ash is still ready to go as well. It's going to be Zeke to get the pressure building through Garage, and now position noted, falls away from it. They are being very mobile here, but they still need to find their placement and Pit can easily land these shots. Zeke came in and bailed him out. Awkward angle, sure, but had to do better, and Patatek shows him how it's done.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pops off the top. Smoke goes down, and Liquid going to look to explode out. It's actually the paranoia not going to hit. The Sky Flash neither. Mixwell picked up 2.
Mixwell's so aware of where he can go to. This is brilliantly done. As he approaches, looking towards that spike, it is on Sage. Bit of a spam comes in, does find a slight connection. You can see now Scream moves further forward, wants to hold that line, ensure no one can cross. And Artist took a great deal of flack as well. He's not getting in for free either. Now let's look at these post plants. They're looking okay. They've actually been able to spread themselves relatively well off the site. Still 3 players quite posted towards it. Mixwell again taking more damage. Oh,
look at that. Yeah, the wall goes up to completely deny anything coming off the back of the paranoia. Mixwell got to make a move here. Link forced out a graffiti. Here you go. Showstopper invested. Scream finds the kill and gets away.
He's so quick. Scream is just so quick on his toes. He instantly gets out of danger, and the crossfire holds. They can't find a way in. This is time to move away from this G2. Keep those guns. Your HP is low. Team Liquid with another good site execution coming in. Mile away from people. Maybe call for Mixwell soon enough and say, hey, we'll just retake. I can hear utility. Help me the hell out. If he gets more than one here, very well played. Oh, the adjustment! Zeke. The guy's got aim and then some. Mixwell dives in as well, and they have individually bailed themselves out of so much danger. And now let's see how he plays this one out. A 1v1 Eccles. Spike now planted. Ultimate is online. He's still got util to play with the Pit. He's just walking it, and that's all it apparently takes. Pit didn't...
Yeah, Liquid completely giving up B here. Smoke goes down, but the drone going to push all the way through, give them all the information they need, which is nobody's holding close, nobody on site right now. Mixwell swings through. Actually finds that kill onto Scream, surprisingly enough, and does get the second onto Eccles as well. So site control will go over to G2. Liquid find themselves in a 3v4 retake now. Patatek looking for something through Garage.
Zeke up close. This is sharp work for Cryptics and post plants, man. We've seen this. They check it. They actually checked it. That's really good work to at least find the information, and both players are now low. You can see Patatek, depending on this, tries to work through. Wait, is he? Okay, halfway. And now they know the spike is not planted for Patatek. He has to check on this thoroughly now. Swinging out wide, doesn't see him sitting on the spike. He gets the defuse again. Cryptics flash again, information again. Now you might see a rotation coming in off the back of this. Wall goes up. The facts are being found. We've got to see if G2 land some of these shots that they desperately need. But in we go. Soulcast again finds Mixwell. It's not looking so good, and Soulcast isn't leaving. He tries to turn around, but Pit keeps things at least on the right sort of track here for G2.
Yeah, Link isolated on backside as well. Eccles will find Pit on the way back in, but only one smoke, no paranoia left. That was invested already. And this wall actually kind of plays better towards G2 now, to be honest. It gives them a second little hiding spot underneath heaven. Yeah, Patatek gonna do just that and put it to use. Eccles.
Something different, or maybe showing a different look to start with. Artist going to lead the pathway there, sees a lot of information, and you can see instantly Mixwell is in there, and Scream tried to get real cheeky with that. Mixwell's not going to let it happen at all, and Mixwell's not going to let this round fall by the wayside either. Artist comes in there. That's the G2 you want to be seeing. This power play, this lean into the confidence, lean into this individual ability that is so good with them. An Artist can go take down Eccles. This is your classic G2 round power play here. Checking into B, Cryptics can make something happen from this corner, Yeah, there we go. This is going to clear out the site at least. Flush him out. Got 10 seconds to evacuate the site, basically. Oh, you love to see it. Artist, he's been doing his homework. Let's go. And now Patatek waiting for the moment. Already Artist watching that cross as desperately as he can. The time is dwindling. This was a lot of invested time towards that Killjoy ult being so much more than it was. And Artist has something to play with here. He'll tuck himself away, and that time's gone. This is a save. This is time to back away from. This is 11 for G2. Are we getting OT again?
That, which means he can't back up mid. And actually, Zeke and Mixwell playing very deep on site here. Liquid coming all the way through. Link comes through. He's actually going to fall Zeke, making use of that position, but Soulcat's good for the trade now. And a second and a third.
It's just Patatech. And he's fluffed his lines a little, but he's doing his best he can, but the defuse! I cannot believe it! The final moment, Scream! Nerves of steel once again.
I was talking about earlier is G2 playing under pressure now. The pressure is on them to deliver here on Bind. Soulcat's going to respond to that recon bolt with a couple of flashes. Actually going to find a second here, but Mixwell actually stands strong. No smokes for Scream there, but he will find the first with the frenzy. The second will slip through his fingers. Link, though, good for 2. Pit and Zeke will fall.
Okay. That work coming in from Link has kind of kept this round at least somewhat doable for Liquid. G2 are going to get the spike down. Let's look at those close plants real quick, see where they're going to be coming from. It looks like they're going towards at least a little bit of a lean towards elbow and back towards B long as well. Probably a decent shout, but seemingly quite aware. Liquid already going to use some of that Omen utility to kind of quarter off some of the site. Ardis. Jonas sweating. For now. Just gets a little bit of the information, knows what's in front of him. Smoke dissipates, and now it's go time. There's a bit of a time limit, of course, against Liquid here. Nice use of the paint shell to force him away, but Ardis on the readjustment, gonna get one, but it's a one and done for him. Nice work from Patatech, and that's the man you need. There he is, finding the right place, the right time.
Soulcat with the re-swing on the Marshall. Nice shot by him.
Very tasty. The Buckies are being noted. They know what they're up against. Heard the Marshall, of course, knowing it after that kill that came through as well. Soulcat is being a real nuisance to this. You can see Mixwell wanting to deal with that, trying to work with the Molly, but it's Ardis to find Eccles. He's going to continue forward. Mate's actually got him. Okay, there's still danger here. Oh, these shots are whizzing past. Pit keeps the player safe on the spike plant, and you can see the utility being invested, but it's Scream who's a little further away. Maybe a little bit of mistiming with that ultimate from Soulcat. It would have been nice maybe at the same time, so Scream could have bounded off the back of it, but he does have his ult, he does have the armor, so he's got everything he needs for this, but he has to find a player and fast. Quick touch on the spike, trying to pull a player out, but Mixwell around the world. He does have the ability to clear angles, at least. If he decides to commit those paint shells towards it, he could do some work. And now as soon as these shots come in, you should start seeing the pressure from Zeke. There it is, but there's a second player. But Mixwell does not care. Mixwell just powers through both of them. That little double stack, nah, not today, boys. Spike now down. This is G2 looking so well-rounded. This is just perfection. Until Scream turns up, gets a couple of shots through. None find target enough as Soulcat hard to turn that around.
Yes.
Just purely playing against a team that can have those rounds that pop off. You'll have, Ardis having a big round, Mixwell, whoever it is, they all have the capability. It's very hard to come up against a sort of deficit like they might face. And already, great start between Ardis and Patatech. They found 2 big entries. So now the site's theirs to do with what they want, really, at this moment. Mixwell starting to work his way through. Cryptix does find Pit trying to be up to no good. But the site hit's still coming in. They still only have, I think it's Soulcat here and Scream on the back line. So it looks like Scream's trying to make a play on this, and he is. Yeah, off the back of that. He thought he killed him, I think. I thought he did enough, and then he turned off it. A mistake from Scream and an advantage for G2. Again, nothing lining up for them here. G2 are running away with this. Harder to play these positions, but he is going to keep at least Ardis, or excuse me, the one player away from it is Patatech, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, good work from Cryptix. Now the post plant gets a little bit trickier, but Ardis bails him out of it. Scream on the trade out though, and now Ardis a 1v3. Do you fancy it? Let's see if you're in to do walk on water, my man. He's got the ult, he's got everything he needs, but he's got Jet in his face. He's just taken down Scream. He's playing the timing. Oh, maybe he does. Maybe I need to eat my words. 25 HP, not enough. Link. At the moment, Mixwell gets all the information. He knows what's coming his way. He's got Pit there behind him. He's got players left, right, and center. He just needs some support on this one now. Mixwell, maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's all just Mixwell again. 2 kills to bail him out of dodge, but Soulcat up and over he goes. He's having a performance himself, but Scream, he wants to secure this for his side. He wants to move forward, but just passing each other like ships in the night. Oh my god, this is awful timing. And now Cryptix called upon to clutch it out, and he can't do it.
Others now just one away from their ultimates. Mixwell going to play close with the judge. He finds the first, quickly traded out, but it's not a good upgrade in terms of the weapon for Liquid finding that kill.
No, it doesn't quite have that ranged element that they'd be looking for. Soulcat bailing them out, at least towards Zeke this time, and Pit playing quietly towards the corner. They're going to be aware that someone could be there, but the timing's everything. Tries to go for a quick spam, but it's Ardis to probably deny the plant more than anything. And there's Patatech coming into this. Link's gone down. It's looking pretty dire, but actually a trade out. That's big, but Ardis again, this guy When G2 need him, he is right there, and now Soulcast left in the 1v2. It's fallen to pieces, and 13-3.
They shut down that lurk from Ardis. They knew the owl drone came through A main. Everybody swinging back towards mid. Soulcast now got to land some of these shots. He finds one. Mixwell good for the trade, though, but Liquid now 4v3. Man advantage in the retake.
Yeah, they're working this, but they still need to get steps on towards the site, and that's a problem. Mixwell's winning out his fights. That's opened up an avenue that he can sit towards, catch a new crossfire if he needs to, but he just fades away into the smoke. He's on 11 HP, but he's still a threat. He's still a problem. The cross comes in, they've made it through, but where are those shots? It's Zeke on the site. 100 HP, sitting pretty. A bit of util thrown in. They're trying to work this time now. Dwindling. Zeke still sharp as ever. Distracted, sure, but he's still fighting the good fight. But it's all down to Mixwell. Link and Eccles. The time is so close on this.
He's got it. Easy. Easy.
Easy.
Actually, 2 members still backside here. I didn't even notice that. Soulcast and Cryptic's playing very deep. They still got to do it. There you go. Yeah. This is looking pretty decent. Soulcast is being such a nuisance. He's staying alive here. Ardis, though, did find Link, so Soulcast is feeling the pressure. And G2 are going to apply further. Eccles. Oh, Mixwell. He's popped it. Here we go. Yep. There are those ultimates coming in. You're bang on with this. But he's in danger. Oh, my word. Cryptic's just set down the ultimate trap. He didn't make it out of the maze. And you can see Scream tucked in the corner. This is such great work from Liquid, seemingly reading the intentions that G2 wanted to have. And they got stopped in their tracks. Great work from the Killjoy, just instantly locking it down. It's that small adjustment, just having Killjoy in position to stop a rush like that. You can see. Unfortunately, I think Link just looking back just to make sure there's no threat of plays like that coming from G2, but Trapwire will give the information up, but nobody actually holding on to B main other than Pit from Market.
Pit, though. Does at least get one for his troubles, gets the information, but instantly smoke goes in the way, and Mixwell can't quite get in. Yes, he can, apparently. The Frenzy just powers those bullets through. Scream backs away instantaneously, trying to support the squad. All players, right now, at least for G2, kind of playing back in through that connector in middle. Soulcast sees another. Spike is down, but they're all at the back of the site here. No flex points for them. This retake is going to be rough, but it could be very doable. Let's see if this recon is as good as the other was at the end of that first half. Instantly taken down, but they've got some idea. But it's Cryptic's to find Ardis. It's still going. Patatek still looking for a chance. He's not giving it. He has to step in. Great prediction on the Soulcast swing. And now Zeke works his way forward. Scream denies. And now Patatek left in such a hard spot. A 1v2, and Scream's made it almost impossible. Yeah, Patatek knows it. He's trying to do everything he can, and Liquid says no. Patient round being shown here, and you're even going to have Pit coming over. Cypher's on the way. So here we go. It looks like the second bite of the cherry this time around. Patatek going to just wait for it. There goes Scream. He does get one and done, but not bad. He takes down Zeke. Now they know the position. Wait, no. Didn't check on Patatek. This is a huge error, and Pit's timing could not have been better. Leaving it all in the hands of Link, and that's gone nowhere.
This is going to force him back, though, and again. The Rolling Thunder sent up to follow Zeke. Is his position noted? Oh, it is spammed. Indeed. He's going to get spammed out there. But actually, Zeke finds the kill there. He's going to use the dismiss to get away. Soulcast finds it. The G2 now, 3v4 on the retake. Liquid have the Hunter's Fury. You can already see on the minimap they're looking to play that all the way back in main. Pit actually finds Eccles through the ground. That now the Swarm once again just cutting off any push through. It's toxic.
It just makes me smile. Look, I'm glad I'm just not an admin. It makes me happy, but Mixwell trying to make things happier for the G2 fans, trying to make the play come back in on this one, but just forcing the fight with Soulcast was a great idea. Patatek's already on the side, fighting towards Killjoy, loses out. Cryptic's though, it's a big tall task, and he's maybe the big man to do it. 35 HP. He's playing the time to perfection. He's just got to bide his time. Mixwell might have been out of it. He didn't get it halfway. Close this down, but again, 10 rounds by their name, 9 to Liquid. Let's see what they can maybe achieve with this. Liquid still looking for options here, and Mixwell's not allowing any.
There's a gap in the smoke. Mixwell actually finds the second as well. It's heartbreaking there. Mixwell comes out, finds the third. Zeke will find another.
It's a great call by G2. A really great call. Now they know that Zeke's here. This is going to be a dangerous side to hit. They need Scream to deliver, and he can't. Zeke's there, and now problems are plenty. Ardis takes down 2, and Liquid are down to dire straits. 2 players remain. Soulcast bails them out with a quick kill. A 3v2. Liquid down to 24 seconds. Still 2 players on the site. Zeke's still there. Pit's still there. Link tries to work forward. He hasn't seen it. The off-angle. Oh my god, a miss from Zeke. But wait, do they check for Pit? Oh my god. He gets one. He gets the second.
Defenders.
My G2. That was close. Game, Hypoc. I cannot believe it went that far.